Can Americans extend their stay in the Schengen area beyond 90 days? Breaking news for travelers. A pressing question on many minds today is whether Americans can extend their stay in the Schengen area beyond the standard 90 days. If you are planning a trip to Europe and want to stay longer, you are in the right place. Let's break down the facts you need to know. As an American, you can enter the Schengen area, which includes popular destinations like Spain, Germany, and Italy, without needing a visa for up to 90 days within any 180-day period. However, if you want to stay longer than this limit, the process is not as simple as it may seem. Typically, extending your stay requires applying for a different type of visa or residence permit. This is not a straightforward process, and the rules are quite strict. Extensions are usually only granted under exceptional circumstances, such as serious health issues or other unforeseen events. There are a couple of options for extending your stay. One is the extension of a short-term stay, which is rarely granted and usually only for compelling reasons. If you entered the Schengen area without a visa, you might be able to request an extension under specific conditions. If you entered with a short-stay visa, you might have the opportunity to extend it as well. However, this is also subject to specific regulations and is not guaranteed. For those wanting to stay longer than 90 days, the best approach is to apply for a long-term visa or residence permit in your country of choice. These permits are available for various purposes, including work, study, or retirement, and each has its own requirements. For Americans considering living, working, or retiring in Europe, applying for a residence permit or long-term visa is often the most effective route. This process may involve meeting criteria related to income, employment, or education, depending on the country's regulations. While Americans can visit the Schengen area for up to 90 days without a visa, extending this stay is challenging and usually requires exceptional circumstances. For longer stays, applying for a residence permit or long-term visa is the most practical option.